Hey everyone, thanks for watching Swallowtail Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a message for the collective on the month of September. We're going to be talking about what themes are playing out in your life, what lessons. We're also going to be talking about what's coming in for you or maybe what's leaving, choices, decisions. It's going to be all of it. We're just going to go for it and see what happens. I had a really deep meditation today and I've identified two collectives that I'll be reading for. This one is the Caterpillar Collective, and so you might resonate with the other video, which is the Butterfly Collective as well. So if you feel called, you can watch that one as well. Remember, readings are timeless, so even if you're watching this and it's not the month of September 2024, there might still be messages for you. And in regards to the labels of the Caterpillar and the Butterfly Collective, when I was running it over in my meditation, I've discovered that, or the message I received is that we are constantly shifting from a caterpillar state into a butterfly state throughout different periods of our lives, depending on what we're going through or what lessons we're learning and things like that. So it's not that once you become a butterfly, you're a butterfly forever. Like, no, it's just this very cyclical process where sometimes we're learning more, sometimes we're expanding more, and so on and so forth. So, all right, we're gonna get into your messages right now. I pre-pulled your oracle cards and then we'll just get decks as I feel called. Oh, and the keywords that popped up in my meditation for the Caterpillar Collective are love, forgiveness, karmic debts, and the river. And the river is actually a card in the archetype deck, so I'll probably grab it out during this reading. So for your first, we'll flip it this way. So for your first card, we got today is the day. It's time to begin the journey. We got breathe in, practice breath work today. You can do hard things. What I'm already picking up from this is it's almost as if you are, emerging from your chrysalis or your cocoon. It seems that the cocoon was not necessarily a physical place, but more of an emotional place. We have giraffes as confirmation animals. We also have dragonflies as confirmation animals. And yeah, let me go back to what I was saying. It seems that your chrysalis was more of an emotional place, like emotional baggage is the word I heard as well. Maybe there was a certain situation, because we have the karmic debts as one of the keywords that came up during meditation. Maybe there was some sort of cycle that was playing out and you are kind of emerging from this relatively dark place and sailing forward and moving forward. All right, let's get the next one. It's let it come forth, number 22. And give yourself permission to feel it. And I also want to read this, go back to this one. You can do hard things. It's not as impossible as it may feel. Yeah, so we have feel, and from this card I got that whatever emotions are coming forward, it's really important that you do allow them to come forth and recycle themselves. I think I said this in another one of my videos, but when we cry or shed tears or express emotion, mostly shedding tears though, it is the body's way of recycling these emotions, just like how water gets evaporated by the sun and then it comes back as rain or precipitation. That's the earth's way of recycling water, and water is symbolic and representative or indicative of emotions in humans and in tarot, and it's I think it's a symbol. Yeah, it's a symbol for emotions. So when you cry and when you release these tears, it is a symbolic process. It is a way in which your body can release and then recycle the emotions so that they don't get stuck into your body. That was kind of all over the place, but I hope it made sense. We also have butterflies as a confirmation animal. That's kind of funny because you guys are the Caterpillar Collective. So it's like, allow this cyclical recycling process to occur, and you will emerge on the other side, is what I heard. So now we have Peridot, which is life lessons. Break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessings they contain. Yeah, just kind of what I was saying, because we had the karmic debts come up in the meditation. It seems that you have had to let go of either a way of thought, maybe a person, a pattern of behavior. Sorry, I need to pause the video for 1 second. Sorry about that. I got a call actually regarding a house I'm selling, so maybe that's what some of you had to let go of. Maybe you had to sell a house, or maybe you're moving to a new place, things like that. So where were we? Life lessons, yeah. And then we have love life. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. Yeah. So you could have let go of an actual physical place. You could have had to move on from a person. You could have also had to break the cycle of thought, recurring negative thoughts, just like the card says here. Things that basically kept you stuck and in maybe like a safer comfort, if that makes sense. So sometimes what happens with trauma or the way that we're processing things, or when karmic cycles are coming up, it's really easy to continue to fall into these karmic cycles over and over again, because it's been programmed in us since birth, or even before birth, if you believe in past lives and things like that. So these cycles, and as we move through the, many lifetimes, and even from birth into adulthood, we're constantly replaying these cycles over and over again. And at first, this is the way I'm seeing it in my head, at first the circles are really large and the cycles take a long time, and eventually we have a new mindset, a new perspective, new beliefs, and then we can revisit these lessons over and over again until eventually we spiral in to where the lessons are a lot shorter, a lot quicker, and we have a lot of knowledge on the same lesson over and over again. So life is kind of like a spiral, if that makes sense. That's how it's coming through in my head. And I had a thought, but I forgot. If it comes back, it comes back. All right, so let's continue. So yeah, love life, a new or renewed romantic love is here for you. So maybe some of you are on this journey of cycling through patterns in relationships, and that could be love, romantic or platonic, even familial, generational. Cycling through these karmic cycles within your relationships, and maybe becoming discouraged is what I heard, because it seems like it's a never-ending loop, like it's a never-ending spiral. But trust that you can do hard things, and trust that you are getting closer, because if we look back on previous experiences that maybe you've had, look back and take note of how you've adjusted to these lessons, maybe the first time around, versus how you're responding to them now. And it's probably significantly different. And if it's not, and if you don't feel like it's different, maybe there's something more to be learned. So now let's pull your fairy oracle cards. We have the Prince of Winter, which says, seek out an intellectual solution to your problem, the need to act quickly and decisively. Five of Autumn, reach out to others for support and assistance. Poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. Okay, so I want to talk about these really quick. Specifically this one, and I want to get a tarot clarifier on this one. But for this card here, so maybe you're going through this like really difficult time period like we've discussed, and it may be feeling pretty uncomfortable. And when things feel or become uncomfortable, it's natural to want to remedy that wound, or to soothe that uncomfortable feeling by taking more action, doing more things, making certain changes, maybe in our job or career. It's really easy sometimes, I think, to really easy sometimes to shift blame into our external circumstances for the way that we're feeling or processing things, and then try to seek out change in those facets of our lives in order to soothe the pain that you're feeling, or in order to soothe uncomfortable feelings. But what the message is for you is that it's a really important time to be still for the month of September. Don't make any drastic changes, and if you need to make drastic changes, make sure it's coming from a really regulated place, not from a place of fear or a place of lack. Make sure that you've ran this decision through your mind properly before actually making physical steps forward. And then we have the good you do comes back to you. Oh, 6 of Autumn. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. Yep, kind of like what I said. It's like repaying a karmic debt. And that could actually be manifesting as money issues, or has manifested as money issues in the past. But what your spirit team wants you to know for the month of September is that that cycle is coming to an end. That cycle of this depletion is coming to an end, whether that be in romance, finances, energy, whatever, wherever you're experiencing lack in your life, or maybe emotional waves of emotional distress, wherever that is playing out in your life, because it's going to be different for all of you, right? Just know that your spirit team is letting you know that this month and throughout this month, it's going to be coming to a close. And the more that you surrender to the experience and seek out intellectual solutions to the problems, and surrender to the changes that are occurring, and not take so much forceful action, that this will slowly start coming to an end. So I expect that for this pile, by the end of September, you will probably be feeling a lot more solid in your emotional state than you had been maybe at the beginning of the month, or even the month prior, which would be August. All right, so let's get some more cards. I want to get some tarot, just to see more specifically on what blessings are coming into your life. And then I want to get, because we kind of know the theme or the lesson, and I kind of want to get more specifics on what blessings are actually coming into your life. So let's look at the tarot. And then I got this new deck, so we'll use this too. So far for the month of September, I'm just going to repeat myself because I'm a verbal processor. So far for the month of September, it looks like you're being asked to release, and then release and believe that this release is helpful to closing out karmic cycles. It seems like you're breaking old patterns, ways of thoughts, maybe having to let go of certain people, places, or things in order to experience maybe a reality that's more aligned. They're also asking you for the month of September not to make any drastic changes, but to accept the changes that are coming for you, that are coming forth for you, because that's how you'll know it's really for you, right? Especially if you're receiving this message right now. Try not to make any drastic changes from a place of fear or lack, and just let whatever is supposed to come forward, if that makes sense. So actually, yeah, what is coming forward for the Caterpillar Collective in the month of September? So we have the 8 of Cups upright, so you guys definitely had to walk away or leave behind something maybe that you thought was going to work out. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the beginning, but it makes sense that you guys are the Caterpillar Collective if this is your past energy, because that's the caterpillar symbolizes like the process of transformation, whereas the butterfly is an expansion in that transformation. So it looks like right now you guys are actually in the process of transformation, and why it feels so hard. So what is coming forward for the Caterpillar Collective in the month of September? Woo! Multiple priorities, the 2 of Pentacles upright. Can I get a, well, we'll get, yeah, can I get a clarifier on that, please? Ooh, okay. It looks like you guys are coming back to your own energy. You guys are learning how to balance this new perspective learning how to come back to yourself and really soak in the entirety of this life lesson, because whatever you guys experience is pretty big. Which is why your spirit team is asking you to be still, because there's this alchemical process that is occurring within your body that's preparing you for the next steps. That is preparing you for the next part of your journey. So looks like there's not much to do except balance this new perspective. So let's see, for some of you, a new romantic love is coming, or it could also be more love for yourself. But for some of you, I do feel that it is like a new partner. But it's like you may or may not know them. But if you don't know them, you feel like you knew them for a long time, like a past life connection. So then we have the Eight of Swords upright. And can I get a clarifier on what is coming forward for... So like I was saying with the relationship part of it, or the romantic part of it, so we have the Eight of Swords upright, and with clarifier for the King of Cups. So for some of you, like I said, you do know this person, but you're like blinding yourself. Like maybe you just don't view this King of Cups, this person in that way, or maybe you never thought. For some of you, it's important that you do come out of this negative thought pattern and fully heal and transform before you're able to meet this King of Cups, so that you guys are more on a vibrational match and that you don't continue to repeat the same cycles over and over again, right? So like maybe you're one of those people that jumps into romantic partnerships relatively quickly, or starts talking to people quickly, or making certain decisions, but this time you want to make it a little bit different. You don't want to repeat the same cycles over and over again, right? So it's really important that you heal from this situation before you're a vibrational match to something that's actually going to be long lasting. And that's the same thing if you're moving, like the moving example came up. If you're the type of person that always moves to new locations over and over again, maybe ask yourself where that's coming from. Is it coming from a place of where when you get too comfortable, you get uncomfortable? Or is it coming from a genuine place to want to travel, right? So like question yourself and the intentions for your actions, because maybe it's important that you change that pattern by staying in one spot for longer than you're used to, become uncomfortable in the uncomfortable. So take those messages, how they resonate or apply to your particular situation. Like I said, it's going to be different for everyone, because everybody has different stories and different lives. So what else is coming forward for the Caterpillar Collective for the month of September? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. What else is coming forward for the Caterpillar Collective for the month of September? Oh, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Definitely a counterpart connection, a very deep and emotionally fulfilling connection, or a very deep and emotionally fulfilling project, or a career, or a place of living. Something that is very deep and emotionally expansive. And I got 2 calls during this reading, and my phone is on Do Not Disturb. So maybe some of you are expecting a call from somebody. But I guess that's confirmation that you will be getting a call. Or that maybe you should call somebody. Take it how it resonates, right? For you. I'm gonna have to cut that out. It's my sister. So maybe it's your sister. Maybe some of your sisters or family members are gonna reach out to you soon. Let's see. Or you should reach out to them for support, like the card said. Alright, so what else is coming forward for... I also take this card as complete control over your emotional state. Obviously not complete, you know, we're human, but having a really good hold on the fluidity of your emotional states, and being able to I don't want to say rebound really quickly, but being able to like spring back from events, because at this point in your life you are so experienced with this. It's like almost like it's nothing new. You know what I mean? You're like, I've gone through a lot of hard things. I've experienced a lot of hard things. This is nothing new. It doesn't take away the fact that it was emotional or traumatic or devastating in any way. However, I have the tools and the resources now to be able to snap back and absorb the lesson in its entirety without ignoring it or pushing it away or escaping. And then what else is coming forward for pile 2 in the month of September? Pile 2, sorry guys, the Caterpillar Collective in the month of September. Anything else, Spirit? 3 more times, and if not, I'll grab, oh, there it is. The Knight of Cups. Upright. Wow, lots of cups, so lots of emotional fulfillment. Lots of emotional fulfillment. So it looks like here we had to walk away from something, and like again, I'm going through the timeline here. Walk away from something that was not emotionally fulfilling or deeply satisfying. It's like you had to say no to something to say yes to something else. And then we have here the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So it looks like some sort of creative or romantic offer. Following your heart, moving towards your heart's desires. Interesting. So yeah, for a lot of you in this pile, this is definitely a matter of the heart, 100%. 100%. And we have love life right on the front as well. All right, so I want to get some more cards for you guys. I heard you're the one. Maybe you're the one. I'm not sure what side that's coming from. Like if it's coming from you guys, the viewers, or if it's coming from this Knight of Cups. Take it how it resonates for you. Like maybe you've been feeling the need to offer some sort of emotional closure. Maybe you've been feeling the need to reach out, or maybe you've been expecting someone to reach out. So take what resonates for your situation. I'm hearing a song in my head, but I can't quite make out the word. Spirit, if there's a song or a channeled song, can you please make it a little louder? Can't hear it. Not important then. All right, so can I get any more messages for the Caterpillar Collective, please, for the month of September? Any other messages for the Caterpillar Collective for the month of September? Whoop. So we have abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. Yes. So I think in order to make this walking away choice that you did have to have an abundance mindset, because you had to leave something in order to move towards something greater. But I think it's also asking you that to constantly find the abundance in your life in the present, so that you can experience more of that. What else is happening, or messages for Caterpillar Collective, sorry. Caterpillar Collective. Oh, whoa. We have windfall of abundance. So you guys have an abundance mindset. That's why you haven't settled for things that aren't emotionally fulfilling. And because of that, I heard you're gonna get rewarded. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. We have lots of animals on these cards. We have bunnies, a squirrel, deer, Santa Claus. Maybe some of you guys have been asking for confirmation, and this is it. Those are your confirmation. We also have, I'm trying to look, horses, a bear, rose quartz. And then your other card that came out was detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time with. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Yes. Maybe this was a friend group that you had to walk away from. And maybe this is a friendship offer that you'll be receiving from someone as you've kind of let go of old patterns or ways of thinking or old friends. So it could be any of the above. I want to get one more from this deck. Can I get one more message for the Caterpillar Collective, please? Oh my gosh, that is so wild. Okay, sorry. I'll explain right now. Clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So I just want to share a weird synchronicity that happened to me during my meditation. Ancestral, I'm Native American, so my ancestors come through really strong, and in the meditation I was being guided to eat more food that is similar to the natural diet of my ancestors. So that would be like venison, deer, or I forgot what bison meat or buffalo meat is called, but they told me that and I was like, okay, will do, because the type of food you eat really affects your energetic makeup or your alchemical makeup, your spirit, right? So if you have really strong heritage in any culture and you're not really eating that diet, try adding in more foods that are going to connect you with that deep inner knowing, like that deep spiritual wisdom. And if you don't connect to any particular culture or you don't practice any culture, you can just eat really naturally healthy, light, organic foods and clear your vessel. So it's like as you're detoxing what is in the external of your life, your spirit team also wants you to know that this month is a good time to start detoxing the body as well. That way, because I think it's within, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, what you do internally, okay, that's what it is. What you do internally is going to be reflected in the external. And then I think I want to get some last, I actually want to get an inner child. No, I want to get some higher self messages, and we'll do the river card. And we'll do the river card first. Wow, you guys, I'm really excited for this collective because this is like really amazing. It seems like you guys are really spiritually aware of these lessons and you're doing a really good job at maintaining the balance in your life. Like you're not allowing these difficult challenges to overtake you or to dictate your positive mindset or the way that you are viewing love or just your life in general. Like you're not allowing it to take over, but you're transmuting it. That's what I see with that Two of Pentacles. You're like transmuting it in this very healthy way, it seems like. And on the horizon this month is a renewed potential love offer. Communication came up because I got 2 calls. All right, so now let's look at the river card. I actually don't. Oh my god, that is so weird. It was right on top. That is freaking weird. Okay. So we have the river. Here it is, the river. There is a reason so many rituals of change and rebirth take place in the river. It is forgiveness embodied in physical form. Without asking anything in return, the river washes away what is no longer necessary. smoothing over the sharp edges and accepting all our mistakes and grievances. Once we step in, we are no longer in control. The river carries us farther down the stream of transformation than we had planned to go. Its waters have a special gift for reflecting back to us a new and dreamlike vision. Once the tears have passed, oh my gosh, we were talking about tears in the very beginning as well. Once the tears have passed, we see ourselves as we haven't before, with a little more lightness, grace, and fluidity. Keep in mind, the you that stands within the river is the real you, full of deep emotion and potential, nothing to hide and nothing to judge. May you drink in the sight of your true self. Wow. A good cry for you guys. That's so amazing. Acceptance, grace, reflection, forgiveness. And when dark, which would be your past, torment of emotions, flooding or overwhelm. Wow. The river, I'm just going to reread this. Keep in mind that the you that stands within the river is the real you, full of deep emotion and potential. May you drink in the sight of your true self. That is powerful. It's almost like what you had to walk away from was just not you. Like it did not put you in your highest light. And you're finally closing out these psychic, why did I say psychic? Cyclical or karmic generational patterns, these wounding patterns, and moving into something that's more fulfilling. All right, well, I thought I was gonna get higher self messages, but honestly this feels really complete. So thank you so much for watching this, Caterpillar Collective. If you resonated with this message, let me know in the comments and subscribe to the channel. It really helps my channel out. So if you guys would do that for me, that'd be amazing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh, and if you want to watch the butterfly one too, you can. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.